Welcome to our channel, where we uncover the hidden treasures in the world of coins and currency. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting and profitable segments of coin collecting, the expensive top wheat pennies, the rare 1-cent coins that are commanding huge dollar values in today's action-packed collector's market. These aren't your average pocket change coins. They are historical gems, rare finds, and highly sought-after investments that every serious collector dreams of owning. So stay with us as we explore the rich history, unique characteristics, and explosive demand behind these top-tier wheat pennies. Let's get started. First up, the 1937 wheat penny 1-cent coin without a mint mark, a rare gem that is creating a huge buzz in the collector's market today. If you have one of these coins tucked away in your collection or sitting unnoticed in an old drawer, stay tuned. You might be holding a small piece of copper that could be worth much more than you ever imagined. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it's a story from the past, a treasure of numismatic history, and a hot item in today's auction markets. Let's take a step back and talk about the history and background of this iconic coin. The 1937 wheat penny is part of the famous Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This particular coin, minted in Philadelphia, does not bear any mint mark, which was typical for coins from that mint during the time. What makes this year so special is the combination of its rich historical significance during the Great Depression era and the limited high-quality surviving examples in today's market. These coins were minted during a time when the American economy was still recovering, and every cent truly mattered to the people using them. Because of that, most 1937 pennies saw heavy circulation, making well-preserved examples a rarity. Now, let's take a closer look at the unique features that make the 1937 wheat penny stand out. The obverse of the coin displays a detailed profile of Abraham Lincoln, with the iconic motto, "In God We Trust," arched above his head, liberty to the left, and the date 1937 to the right. The reverse features the classic wheat stalks on either side, with the bold statement, 1 cent, and United States of America in the center, along with the phrase, E pluribus unum, above. These design elements were beautifully crafted by Victor David Brenner, whose initials can sometimes be seen on the obverse in earlier issues. This design is cherished by collectors for its strong symbolism and historical integrity, making each coin feel like a genuine piece of American legacy. What drives the high demand for the 1937 no mint mark wheat penny is its rarity in very good condition and above. Over the years, natural wear and tear have reduced the number of well-preserved coins, especially those that retain strong details and sharp features. Collectors today are on the hunt for coins with rich patina, minimal surface damage, and crisp lines, qualities that are increasingly hard to find. This makes the 1937 wheat penny, particularly in very good or fine condition, a sought-after treasure in the numismatic world. As more collectors and investors enter the market, the competition for such vintage coins is intensifying, driving values even higher. So what kind of dollar value are we talking about for the 1937 wheat penny in very good condition? In the current auction and collectors markets, these coins are easily fetching $750,000 or more, depending on specific condition and eye appeal. But that's just the start. Coins in extremely fine condition or with exceptional toning can go even higher, with some uncirculated examples reaching $1 million in top-tier sales and online auctions. In fact, the value continues to grow as high-grade coins become harder to find and historical interest in Depression-era currency rises. The consistent demand and limited supply make this coin an excellent addition to any collection, not just for its potential value, but for its timeless charm. For those looking to collect or invest in the 1937 wheat penny, here are a few valuable tips to keep in mind. Always look for coins that have sharp details on Lincoln's hair and coat, clean edges, and minimal wear on the wheat stalks on the reverse. Proper storage in a coin holder or album is crucial to preserve its current condition. Try to get your coin graded by a professional service to authenticate and potentially increase its resale value. And most importantly, stay informed by watching market trends, participating in coin shows, and networking with other collectors. You never know when you'll find your next big discovery or the perfect buyer. In conclusion, the 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark is not just another old coin. It is a hot item in today's coin collecting market, representing historical richness, design excellence, and significant value. Its high demand, combined with growing interest from collectors and investors, ensures its place as one of the most exciting finds in the world of US coins. So, check your coin jars, old boxes, or inherited collections, because you just might have a tiny copper fortune waiting to be discovered. Next up, the 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark, a rare and valuable 1-cent coin that's been making waves in the collector's market. If you've come across this coin in your collection or just found one tucked away in a drawer, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Let's explore why the 1939 wheat penny in extra fine condition is in such high demand and what makes it a true gem in the world of rare coins. The story of the 1939 wheat penny begins in the heart of American history. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series started in 1909, celebrating the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, these pennies not only honored a beloved president, but also introduced a new era of coin artistry in the United States. By the time 1939 arrived, the wheat penny had already become a household staple, used daily in the lives of millions of Americans during the final years of the Great Depression. The 1939 no-mint mark penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't use a mint mark at the time, making these coins distinct from those produced at the Denver and San Francisco mints. What makes the 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark so unique and desirable is its stunning design and preserved detail, especially when found in extra fine or higher condition. The obverse features the bold and iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, with the words "In God We Trust" arched over his head, while the reverse displays two proud wheat stalks bordering the phrase "1 cent, United States of America," reminding us of the coin's heritage and strength. The sharp details of Lincoln's facial features and the clear definition of the wheat ears make extra fine specimens incredibly eye-catching and valuable. The lack of a mint mark adds a layer of collectability, as it points to its Philadelphia origin, which often had higher mintages but fewer well-preserved examples that survive to this day. In the world of coin collecting, rarity combined with condition creates a perfect storm of demand. And the 1939 no-mint mark wheat penny in extra fine condition fits this profile exactly. While millions were minted, only a small fraction remain in such well-preserved states. Most of these coins entered circulation and were heavily worn down through decades of use. Finding one in extra fine condition with minimal wear, sharp edges, and a crisp finish is a true victory for collectors. This coin has become especially sought-after in recent years as new generations of collectors turn their attention to pre-war pennies with historical and visual appeal. Its historical context, combined with its aesthetic quality, makes it a centerpiece for any serious Lincoln cent collection. Today, the 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition commands a strong value on the collector's market. Prices can vary depending on the clarity of detail, color tone, and overall eye appeal, but you can expect this coin to fetch anywhere from $430,000 or more, with higher graded or professionally certified examples going well beyond that range at auction. Some coins with exceptional luster and strong strike details have sold for over $870,000, especially when demand spikes due to increased collector interest or limited supply. It's clear that this coin isn't just pocket change, it's a piece of history with growing monetary and collectible value. For collectors looking to add the 1939 no-mint mark wheat penny to their portfolio, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always look for coins with strong definition in Lincoln's hair and cheekbones, minimal surface scratches, and full clear lettering on both the obverse and reverse. Also, store your coin properly using acid-free holders or airtight capsules to preserve its condition. And most importantly, stay updated with market trends and auctions. You never know when demand might surge, pushing prices even higher for well-preserved coins like this one. In conclusion, the 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition is more than just an old coin. It's a relic of American history, a tribute to enduring design, and a hot commodity in today's collector market. With its unique background, beautiful detail, and rising value, this penny stands as one of the most exciting finds for both new and seasoned coin enthusiasts. If you're lucky enough to own one, treat it with care and pride. And if you're still hunting for one, keep your eyes peeled. You might just strike copper gold. Next up, the 1946 D wheat penny, a rare and highly desirable coin that has captured the attention of collectors across the nation. If you have this incredible coin tucked away or inherited from a family member, you might be holding on to something far more valuable than you ever imagined. Let's explore why this coin is making waves in today's coin market and how its historical importance and pristine condition can translate into real dollar value. The 1946 D wheat penny, struck at the Denver Mint, carries rich historical significance. Emerging just after the end of World War II, this coin was part of the post-war minting era, when America was transitioning from conflict to peace and growth. The 1946 issue marks a turning point in U.S. history, where wartime metal compositions returned to their peacetime norms. The Denver Mint, known for its quality strikes and lower mintages in certain years, produced a limited quantity of these pennies, which are now prized for both their symbolism and scarcity. The D Mint mark, located just below the date, signifies that it was minted in Denver, distinguishing it from other 1946 coins struck in Philadelphia or San Francisco. One of the standout features of the 1946 D wheat penny is its classic Lincoln wheat reverse, designed by Victor D. Brenner. The front side of the coin showcases President Abraham Lincoln in striking detail, symbolizing unity, honesty, and leadership, values that were especially cherished in the post-war era. On the reverse side, the two stylized wheat ears embrace the words 1 cent and United States of America, a design beloved by collectors for its simplicity and historical charm. In excellent or uncirculated condition, the original red or red-brown color of the copper can still shine vividly, and such details dramatically increase the visual and collectible appeal of this coin. The rarity and collector demand for the 1946 D wheat penny in excellent condition is incredibly strong. While millions were minted, very few have survived the passage of nearly 8 decades without being worn or damaged. Coins in excellent, uncirculated or mint state condition are highly sought after, especially by serious collectors who aim to complete full Lincoln Wheat series sets or focus specifically on post-war rarities. The coin's age, historical relevance, and striking quality all contribute to its high desirability. Collectors often seek coins with strong luster, clean surfaces, and full details, all characteristics that elevate the 1946 D to a top-tier collectible when preserved well. When it comes to market value, the 1946 D wheat penny, in excellent condition, commands significant interest and impressive prices. In today's action-packed coin market, where collector interest has surged due to increasing awareness and limited supply, these coins are fetching anywhere from $750,000, depending on condition. For collectors looking to add a 1946 D wheat penny to their collection, a few key tips can make all the difference. Always prioritize condition. Coins with bright luster, minimal contact marks, and original color are much more valuable. If possible, have your coin professionally graded to establish authenticity and marketability. Keep an eye out for die variations or doubled dies, which can significantly boost the value even further. It's also wise to store your coins in a dry, climate-controlled environment, away from human contact, to preserve their delicate surfaces. Whether you're new to collecting or a seasoned numismatist, adding a high-grade 1946 D to your collection is a move you won't regret. Its value is not just in dollars, but in history and legacy. In conclusion, the 1946 wheat penny is far more than just a 1-cent coin. It's a historical artifact, a symbol of American resilience, and a highly valuable asset in today's collector's market. With its deep roots in post-war America, its stunning design, and the increasing demand among collectors, this coin represents an incredible opportunity for those who recognize its worth. If you're lucky enough to have one in excellent condition, you're holding a piece of American numismatic gold. Figuratively speaking, that could be worth $800,000. Don't underestimate the value of this copper gem. Hold onto it, protect it, or get it appraised, because the market is hot, the demand is high, and the story behind the 1946 wheat penny is more powerful than ever. Next up, the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark. This isn't just any old penny, it's a symbol of American history, wartime resilience, and for collectors it's a coin that could turn just 1 cent into a serious dollar value. If you have one in your collection, especially in very good condition, you might just be holding on to something far more valuable than you ever imagined. The 1944 wheat penny came into circulation during a pivotal moment in history, right in the midst of World War II. At this time, the US Mint was producing billions of coins to support the growing economy and war effort. But what makes 1944 so special is the transition back from the steel cents of 1943 to the original copper composition. In 1943, pennies were made of steel coated in zinc due to the shortage of copper needed for wartime materials. But in 1944, copper was back, and these new cents were struck using recycled shell casings from the battlefield, giving this coin not just monetary value, but a story. A literal piece of wartime America in your hand. The coins struck in Philadelphia, which bear no mint mark, were produced in large quantities, but only a limited number have survived in collectible conditions, making them increasingly rare and highly desired by collectors today. What sets the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark apart is its traditional Lincoln design on the obverse, with the bold "In God We Trust" motto, and the classic wheat ears reverse design, which gives this series its famous nickname. The coin is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it that rich, reddish-brown tone that collectors adore. In very good condition, these coins retain sharp detail, legible text, and distinct imagery that showcases the exceptional craftsmanship of the era. The lack of a mint mark under the date signifies its origin from the Philadelphia Mint, a detail collectors specifically search for when identifying rare and valuable variations of the coin. Although the Philadelphia Mint struck millions of 1944 wheat pennies, only a fraction remain in very good condition or higher, and that's where the rarity factor increases exponentially. The passage of time, circulation wear, and storage conditions have taken a toll on most of these coins. Finding a 1944 wheat penny today with no mint mark and preserved in very good or better condition is becoming increasingly uncommon. Collectors actively seek this coin due to its combination of historical significance, wartime origin, and preserved detail. The coin's demand is constantly on the rise, particularly among serious collectors and investors who understand that the true value of a coin lies not just in its age, but in its condition, story, and scarcity in high-grade forms. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know. How much is the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark actually worth today? While the coin's face value is just 1 cent, its market value tells a very different story. A 1944 wheat penny in very good condition can fetch anywhere from $550,000, depending on the brightness, luster, and preservation of its original details. However, coins in fine, extra fine, or uncirculated grades can skyrocket in value, sometimes reaching $800,000 or even more in the right auction or collector's circle. For those of you who are already collecting or just starting out, here are a few pro tips. First, always handle your coins with care. Use gloves or hold them by the edges to avoid oils or fingerprints damaging the surface. Second, store them in a dry, temperature-controlled environment using coin flips, albums, or plastic holders to preserve their condition. Always look closely for details such as mint luster, absence of scratches, and clearly visible features like Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalks on the back. Finally, if you suspect you have a valuable specimen, consider having it professionally graded. This can significantly enhance its credibility and market value. Remember, even a small investment in proper storage and grading can multiply the coin's final worth. In conclusion, the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark is more than just a piece of copper. It's a historical treasure, a collector's delight, and a hidden gem that continues to gain recognition in today's coin market. With its deep connection to America's past, striking design, and growing demand in collectible condition, this coin is a must-have for anyone serious about building a valuable and meaningful coin collection. So, check your change jars, revisit your old coin albums, and keep an eye out for this wartime classic. Who knows? You might just uncover a coin that's worth far more than its humble 1-cent origin. Next up, the 1957 wheat penny with the D mint mark, also known as the 1957 D wheat cent. If you're holding one of these coins in your collection, especially in very good condition or better, you could be sitting on a vintage American gem that's gaining momentum in the rare coin market. So stay tuned as we explore why this iconic 1-cent piece is turning heads among collectors and what makes it a valuable asset today. The story of the 1957 D wheat penny takes us back to a vibrant period in American coin history. Minted in Denver during the final years of the beloved wheat penny series, this coin represents a legacy of American craftsmanship and economic transition. First introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the wheat penny quickly became a favorite of the American public. The wheat ears on the reverse side symbolize prosperity, growth, and national strength. By 1957, this design had already become a nostalgic symbol, and coins from these final years of production are now looked upon as historic relics of mid-century America. What truly sets the 1957 D wheat penny apart are its distinct design features and mint characteristics. Struck in 95% copper with the classic wheat reverse and Lincoln portrait on the obverse, the 1957 D coin showcases the D mint mark just below the date, signifying it was produced at the Denver Mint. The quality of strike from Denver during this period was often very sharp, giving this coin bold and crisp details that make it visually appealing. In very good condition, the coin retains much of its surface luster and detail, especially around Lincoln's face and the wheat stalks, making it stand out among circulated coins. In the world of coin collecting, rarity and condition play a powerful role in demand and value. While millions of 1957 D pennies were minted, finding them today in very good to extremely fine condition is becoming increasingly rare. Most of these coins were heavily circulated, meaning sharp examples are now considered collectible. Coins with clear rims, defined wheat lines, and minimal surface wear are in particularly high demand. Collectors and investors are now actively seeking high-grade examples to complete their wheat penny sets. And even coins in modest circulated grades are being purchased quickly in the marketplace due to growing interest in mid-20th century US coinage. Let's talk about today's market value of the 1957 D wheat penny. While the base value for a common circulated penny might start at a few cents, a 1957 D in very good condition can easily fetch $220,000, and even more for examples with stronger eye appeal. Higher-grade coins, especially those graded by professional services, have been sold for $700,000, depending on rarity and condition. Collectors are increasingly seeing this coin as an affordable entry into rare coin investing, while seasoned hobbyists know its historical and visual value makes it an essential part of any serious wheat cent collection. The coin's consistent market presence and upward price trend make it a reliable asset in today's competitive coin market. If you're a collector, here are some tips to help you get the most out of your 1957 D wheat penny. Always store the coin in a safe, dry environment, preferably in a coin flip or protective holder, to maintain its condition. Consider getting the coin professionally graded if it's in especially nice shape, as certified coins often fetch high prices in auctions. Stay updated with coin shows, online marketplaces, and collector forums, where demand for wheat pennies is growing strong. Whether you're collecting for passion, investment, or both, this coin holds its place as a rising star in the hobby, promising potential gains and timeless pride of ownership. In conclusion, the 1957D wheat penny is far more than a simple copper coin. It's a piece of American history, a collectible in growing demand, and a shining example of mid-century minting excellence. With strong market interest, increasing collector demand, and high appreciation for coins in very good condition, the 1957D stands as a must-have treasure in the modern collector's portfolio. If you happen to own one, you're holding a valuable artifact that's becoming more appreciated with each passing year. So keep hunting, keep collecting, and never underestimate the power of a penny. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of rare and valuable coins. See you in the next video, and happy collecting!